Hey guys, I'm John from Mishimoto, and today I'm here to show you how to install the Mishimoto Performance Cold-Air Intake for the 2008 to 2014 Subaru WRX and STI. Let's check it out. Tools needed for the installation of the Mishimoto Cold-Air Intake for the 2008 to 2014 Subaru WRX and STI are flathead screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, 10mm wrench, ratchet in either 3/8 or quarter drive, ratchet extension, 10mm socket, 2.5mm hex key, and pop clip pliers. Installation time is about 45 minutes and is a 2 out of 5 on the difficulty scale. First thing we have to do to kick off this install is to disconnect the air intake duct. This will be done by removing 2 flathead style pop clips. Next, we're going to disconnect the mass airflow sensor on the stock airbox. Next step is to loosen up the clamps on both ends of the air intake hose. You'll probably need to use your flathead screwdriver to pry it open once you do this to make removal easier. Once the clamps are loosened up, go ahead and remove the air intake hose. Now it's time to remove the airbox. It's held on to mounting brackets located below and to the front left side by 2 10mm bolts. After you've unbolted the airbox, you're good to take it out of the engine bay. Take a small Phillips head screwdriver and slowly remove the mass airflow sensor from the stock airbox. You might want to alternate to remove the bolts evenly to avoid distorting the sensor housing. With the sensor out of the airbox, it's time to mount it in place on the Mishimoto air intake pipe. Before we install the Mishimoto cold air intake, we'll need to remove the airbox mounting bracket located on the passenger side of the engine bay. Next step is to assemble the cold air intake. Be sure to place the heat shielding on the pipe before attaching the oiled air filter. Once it's all together, you can go ahead and tighten down on the clamp on the air filter. The last thing to do before we can install the air intake is to place the silicone coupler and clamps on the intake pipe. Once it's all together, we can place the air intake in the engine bay. Take the factory 10mm bolts removed from the airbox mounting bracket and use them to loosely connect the heat shielding in the engine bay. Connect the air intake coupler to the induction hose and put the clamps in place. Take the supplied spacer and bracket and mount them on the bottom of the heat shield between the heat shield and air intake pipe. The bracket should line up with the hole from the factory 10mm bolt. Go ahead and install the factory 10mm bolt to the mounting bracket, as well as install the 10mm bolt for the spacer. Once everything is in place and fits properly, go ahead and tighten down all the connections. Last but not least, reconnect the mass airflow sensor. Once you have everything connected, go on out and enjoy your new Mishimoto product.